News at 6 with Joe Perkins.
A pair of Saanich police officers are recovering tonight after their cruiser was hit by a car running a red light. The collision happened around 11:45 last night at the intersection of Ravine Way and the Pat Bay Highway. Police are investigating but believe the driver missed the red light, which was recently installed. Witnesses say everyone was going the speed limit at the time of the crash. Police believe it was a result of driver error.
Certainly, people make mistakes when they're driving, and alcohol is not always a factor. It was just an unfortunate accident or incident, and we're happy that everyone is going to be okay.
The two police officers and the man in the other vehicle were taken to hospital but were later released. Victoria Police is leading the investigation. It's unknown at this time if any charges will be laid in the case. Well, it was 1 year ago today that 25-year-old Matthew Huzar was last seen waiting in line outside a downtown Vancouver pub.
I think our whole family wants him to know that we love him very much, and we're very worried about him.
Huzar's family in Souk are gearing up for an announcement tomorrow from Vancouver Police. It's unclear where the investigation is at, but police have spent the better part of the year investigating the geologist's disappearance. Friends and family say the disappearance is unusual. The young man was not suffering from any mental health issues or drug problems, and friends say things appeared to be looking up for him. He had a girlfriend, a loving family, and he even had a new sailboat. The family continues to hope someone will come forward with information into their son's whereabouts. The final report from the public inquiry into the case of serial killer Robert Pickton is scheduled to be released tomorrow. The nearly 1,500-page report put together by a former judge and BC Attorney General Wally Opal is expected to explain why the Mounties and Vancouver police failed to catch Pickton. The inquiry heard that police had obtained evidence linking Pickton to the disappearance of sex trade workers from Vancouver's downtown east side years before he was arrested. Opal has previously said the problems that plagued the Pickton investigations must be fixed, saying Pickton wasn't Canada's first serial killer and he will not be the last. The report will be released tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The Canadian government is looking to get out of the marijuana business. Today, Canada's health minister announced changes to the way Canadians access medicinal marijuana. The proposed changes include allowing nurse practitioners to prescribe the drug. The proposal also calls for a price increase aimed at pushing some users out of the market. The federal health minister says the new approach hopes to balance the needs of participants with public health security concerns.
So this means home production of marijuana will be phased out. Under our new rules, only facilities that meet strict security requirements will be able to produce marijuana for medical purposes.
The minister believes the changes will help limit illegal activity. To date, nurse practitioners have not been allowed to prescribe marijuana. Supporters of the proposal say the changes will save people in pain an extra trip to the doctor. Welcome back. Finally tonight, you'd think the big guy would be resting up for Christmas, but that is not the case. You could call it Santa Sunday. Jolly St. Nick, or Nicks, seem to be out in full force today, running and riding and spreading that holiday cheer. Over 4,000 people dressed up as Santa Claus racing in a suburb of southwest Paris today. The charity event is aimed at supporting organizations that assist people from third world countries. Some of the money goes towards children suffering from heart defects who travel to France for operations. As well, some of that money will go towards helping people in Kenya get an education. A few countries over in Rome, Santa ditched his sleigh today for a two-wheeler in the hopes of a world record. About 300 cyclists dressed in red costumes made their way around Rome's famous landmarks. They circled the Spanish Steps in St. Peter's Square. The event aimed to raise money for charity as well as to set a Guinness World Record. It's not clear tonight if they made it into the history books, but they did succeed at spreading some Christmas cheer. Now, this Santa wasn't running or biking, but he sure was doing his part. Santa was in Saanich today at Mayfair Mall. The big guy had a long lineup of kids, all waiting to sit on his knee. Santa says his list is ready to go. We're just 10 days out, but he's ready. And this year, the naughty list, it's pretty bare.
All of them have been good. Some of them are a little on the edge, but when the bottom line is there, they all make the good list. it's a good year. What I am finding this year that's very unique is a lot of the children, especially the older ones, are coming with the little Santa's Anonymous cards, and they're giving to other children who don't have what they have. So this year, that's truly unique.
Even the kids in the giving spirit. Santa says he's ready to go on the 25th. Until then, he'll be at Mayfair Mall every day taking people's wish lists.